a Boone County woman charged with her 14-year-old daughter's death after she was found emaciated. She appeared in court today. She's facing a child neglect resulting in death charge. Anna Saunders is live in the studio with the latest from court and the latest calls for homeschooling policy reform in the wake of this case. Anna?
Gina, it's been almost 2 weeks now since 14-year-old Kennedy Miller was found dead inside her home, where deputies say she was emaciated to a skeletal state. Her 49-year-old mother, Julie Ann Stone Miller, did appear in court today for a preliminary hearing, but the hearing was waived, meaning this case will now go on to a grand jury. This case, though, creating a lot of conversation about safeguards for children who are pulled from school.
Miss Miller, anything you want to say before you go in there?
Julie Miller arriving to court on Monday for her preliminary hearing in a child neglect case that deputies referred to as shocking. Her teen daughter, Kennedy Miller, was found dead, extremely malnourished, in a skeletal state. Her grandmother telling deputies Kennedy had only been outside maybe twice in 4 years and was in poor health, not eating for months. We also confirmed Friday through a Freedom of Information Act request that Kennedy was homeschooled. Her mother sent in an email in 2021 requesting that Kennedy be homeschooled due to COVID concerns. This aspect of the case bringing about renewed calls for legislation, especially what's been known as Rayleigh's Law.
And not only do we need to revisit that piece of legislation that we were pushing during regular session, but we need to find a way to enhance it in making sure that nobody's able to slip through the cracks, whether they have a pending investigation or not.
This law that has come up during session for years would allow counties to prevent or delay parents from homeschooling their kids if there is an active or pending child abuse or neglect case against them. It passed the House this year, but was never taken up in the Senate. Though Governor Justice said CPS did not know about this child, family members said concerns about Kennedy's well-being were reported.
The bigger emphasis should be just, again, taking care of our children. And again, unfortunately, this has happened with situations surrounding homeschool and that system, but it can happen anywhere. Again, we need to make sure that we have safeguards in place that are going to identify children once they have gone missing from any system.
Though it's the governor's call, Hornbuckle says he would like to see the bill come back for consideration during the special session.
It has been time to address this issue, and if not now, then when will we ever do it?
Now, we have also sent in a Freedom of Information Act request to the Department of Human Services requesting CPS data and travel records specific to this case. On Friday, DHS requested an extension to have more time to go through their records to see if there is anything matching our requests that they can legally give out. They anticipate having a response to us by May 10th. Live in the studio, Anna Saunders, Eyewitness News.